Welcome back. I'm Marthel Neville. This is Hitting the Headlines here on FoxNews.com Live. I want to remind you quickly, today's You Decide question is, should all members of Congress be given their own security details? I want to hear from you. Yes, no, or not sure are the options. Okay, almost 1 year to the date that horrible earthquake took place there in Haiti. Americans dug deep in their pockets. I'm sure many of you sent in the $10 donation through text messaging. In fact, the American Red Cross raised $500 million alone, yet a year later, 1 million people are still living in tents. We're going to go now live to Port-au-Prince, where Steve Harrigan is standing by. And Steve, I guess the question is, nearly a year after the earthquake, how have the relief agencies helped in rebuilding of Haiti there?
I think much of the focus has just been on keeping people alive this first year, supplying tents, the basics like food and water. What we're starting to see here is some turn towards basic reconstruction. This is an industrial park here, and many of these Haitians are being trained to work in the garment industry, so they'll have jobs in the future. And of course, one of the big questions 1 year after that earthquake is, has the money that's been donated to Haiti been well spent? The U.S. government spent more than $1 billion in Haiti last year. Private citizens texting $10 each gave more than $30 million for Haiti to the American Red Cross alone. 1 year later, 1 million people live in tents. A cholera epidemic has infected 170,000 people, and 90% of the debris remains where it was, as if the earthquake happened yesterday.
Sometimes, honestly, the successes are the things that didn't happen. You know, there was not a mass outbreak of malnutrition and starvation after the earthquake.
The Red Cross is building 300 semi-permanent wooden houses here. A plan to give $130 in cash to everyone in the tents was rejected by the Haitian government, which feared the handout would draw even more people into the camps. Starvation and social unrest have so far been avoided, but real reconstruction, cranes, roads, sewers, are hard to find. And pictures like these, 64 vehicles donated by the U.S. for humanitarian organizations, languishing at Haiti's airport until they are covered with weeds due to high import taxes, make Haitians and donors question whether their money is being well spent. It's not going to be an easy road for the Haitians who are fortunate enough to get into this program. They train here for about 5 weeks. They learn how to work on 5 different machines. They have to pass tests, and they're not getting paid anything while they're here to train. Despite that, there is a lot of competition to get into this program, about 50 Haitians for each spot available. Arthel?
All right. Steve Harrigan, thank you very much for that report there live in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Thank you, Steve. All right. Well, it's kind of really heartbreaking to see vehicles covered in vines because they're there, but because of import taxes, you can't get it to put them to use. And so then, of course, people who sent money thinking, well, hello, the Haitian government, why wouldn't you somehow waive those taxes? So those import taxes, at least for now, people are trying to help your country.
Yeah, you see a visual like that, it's very discouraging when you want to give money to do something good. That's a terrible visual to be looking at.
It's a detriment to more aid. I mean, people aren't going to want to give more thinking that nothing's happening.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, let me go to one of the other topics that we are planning to talk about today. Just want to remind everybody that I'm sitting here alongside Eric Yaverbaum. He is the president of Ericho Communications, co-founder of readtovote.org. This is Eric, and then Billy over there, Billy Hallowell. He is the political commentator for, as well as the founder and proprietor of BillyHallowell.com. What do we find on your website if we go to BillyHallowell.com?
Political video, commentary. I write for a number of periodicals. You'll find all that content up there daily.
And then if we go to readtovote.org, what do we...
Well, readtovote.org was, I spent years in Washington, D.C. debating bills and debating them on networks just like this one with people who never read them, which is the vast majority of the country, including the people who voted on them. Readtovote.org was an attempt to get people to pledge to actually read a bill before you have an opinion on that bill.
And it's the exact bill, it's not
it's whatever the latest version is of the whole bill. You want to have an opinion? Read it. I read the health care bill 11 times. Boring, but I read it 11 times.
Through the first
long time.
Seriously?
It was painful. Put me to sleep every night for a couple of weeks. but I knew everything about it.
Wow.
And I had a personal investment in it because of health issues in my family, and because I come on networks just like this and I talk about it.
Yeah, so you wanted to know what you were talking about.
I read it all.
Very good. All right, well, don't forget to check out readtovote.org.